pick up where we left off. You had, in the town of Zadash, gone to the library and done some research into several things. You've attempted to research the artifact you were hunting, the god you were working for, and something related to your own pasts. During this research, you encountered a small halfling by the name of Peregrine Littlefoot, who seemed quite enthusiastic about the study of magical weapons and ancient artifacts, and proposed that should you escort him into the more dangerous parts of the country so he can proceed with his research, he would happily pay you and also provide help locating the object that you were in fact in search of. We ended off around night with Masozi looking for their lost friend who hadn't been there all day, Venator, and everyone else deciding when they should leave towards the Lembus swamp, where Peregrine first wanted to go. We're going to pick things up off with Venator, actually, as you had spent the last day or so wandering about the city looking for clues. If there was someone like you here, you figured there might be something that would lead you to know who you once were, although it hasn't quite been going well.
Oh.
At the end of the day,
have I gone any?
with a lot of questions asked, but not a lot of answers, you do find yourself back in the Pentamarket. Although there is one thing, I want you to roll either a charisma or a wisdom check.
All right. A check or a saving throw?
Check.
I'll do charisma.
Okay.
15.
15. Asking around, getting into the shadier parts of town where you do hear of a group of blood hunters, people who work with hunting beasts and monsters that have been selling monster parts and their services here recently, but they have recently moved on further north to where you're not quite certain, but you are reliably certain there is a traveling troop of blood hunters northwards, and they might have more answers for you.
If I remember correctly, there was there's the shop owner in the last
Yes.
session I played that said there was one guy who was going to Ice Haven, correct?
Yes. And throughout the day, you learned that there were perhaps more of them, and they kind of interacted with different people. So he might have been part of this group, or he might have been traveling solo. You don't know.
So I'm back. So you said I'm back in the Pentamarket, correct?
Yes. And you can see the other people are kind of gathering.
So,
and you notice
you
notice a certain masked figure marching straight up towards you. Masozi.
After a very...
What do you do to Venator after losing track of him all day?
Smack him behind the head.
Do you try and dodge this?
Do I try to dodge this?
Yeah, do you try and dodge the smack?
I do not, since I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Do I take damage from the smack?
Nah.
Okay. I just go, and turn around to see who smacked me.
Proceeds to grab arm, turn around, and start walking back.
I was planning on coming back. Don't worry.
Continues tugging you along.
Okay, I'm going now. I'm just gonna follow.
It's like a
Miss
parent who found their kid at the amusement park after the kid ran off.
Yeah. Gonna have to like keep Venator on a leash or something so he doesn't run away.
Put like an air tracker on me.
It's like you see those kids in harnesses in the airport.
Oh, I think everyone in the group needs one of those. I just imagined like the meme of like the person that grabbed on the leash, but it's Andromeda with everyone.
I know, I was just thinking, imagine it's Andromeda.
Except when alcohol's involved, and then it's everyone holding Andromeda.
Goodness.
So, what did I miss? I'm just gonna try to. I know they can't talk, but I'm going to try to make a conversation with Miss Suzy.
They just
You have the
start waving their. Well, yeah, I have one hand dragging him along though, so my other hand is going to start wildly making, like, flailing around, and it's like I'm telling a silent story that you probably don't understand.
I don't, but I'm going to be enthralled either way. Oohing and eyeing and nodding and agreeing at certain parts of the story. It's a very enthralling tale you're spinning for me.
And then the rest of the group is just watching this all
Awesome.
happen. So, who's that guy? Peregrine.
Oh, that's
speaks up.
Venator.
Ah,
He's alive!
This thought he died?
I see the rest of the group, right?
yes, you see the rest of the group and a small halfling with large circular glasses and like a travel pack.
I point at the little guy. Who's that?
And dragon.
At Peregrine, actually. Peregrine Littlefoot. And he sticks his hand like straight up.
I reach for his hand. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Very firm handshake.
Gonna give my little handshake.
Confident.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure
He's
to meet all
also-
of you.
He also needs to be paid for his services.
Oh,
Does he have memories by any chance, or is?
He has
Or-
memories.
Okay, good. We need at least one person who does.
what's that supposed? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? He looks at Andromeda.
Hey, don't question it.
Okay.
Just, it's okay.
I just want to point out that
Tiefling stuff you wouldn't understand.
in my notes for Peregrine, I just like my entire description of him is just kind of a big dork.
Oh,
Oh, I love him.
Okay.
goodness. I will
I should kill
stand
him.
by this. My favorite.
So you're with these fellas that I'm contracting, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we go way back. About a week now?
I remember that week very well.
Very eventful week. A lot of carts and crime.
No, we don't. We did not commit any crimes. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like looking between the both of you as you speak. Well, past is in the past. Well, what can you do about that? That's right. Payment. Here's 100 gold. Hands it to you.
Wait, did we get 100 gold?
That's half payment. We get the other half when I'm back to Hubbard.
Wait, did each of us get 100 gold last?
I
Wait,
think you
he's-
walked
Yes.
away before.
He's paying us? I thought we were paying him.
No, I
I got very confused.
yeah.
I thought we were paying him.
No. He's hiring you to protect him.
Why would we be paying him to escort him, to help him?
Wait, I thought he was helping us.
Oh,
He is helping us!
But
But no,
why are we getting paid?
wait, no. We're helping each other. He knows some information, but we're basically going to be mercenaries. for
You're
him so that he doesn't get
you're
himself
helping me finish my thesis.
killed.
Well, there's no. I feel there's no reason to need to pay us for this. That's
All right, hand your
education is
100
very
hand your
noble.
100 gold
So
back.
she's gonna quickly put their hand over his mouth.
If you don't want your share of the pay, then you don't have to have
I'm-
your share of the pay.
yeah, I'm
Can
not
we have?
paid.
I want your money.
Well, if he's offering, I'm gonna take it. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not being paid, so if you don't want it,
More.
bet.
Wait, why aren't you getting paid?
They didn't
'Cause-
want to be paid.
Yeah, I mean,
No one's
I-
forcing anyone to be paid.
I feel like his payment is helping us find the relic.
Yep.
It's very important to me. Okay.
All right. No, fair enough.
Well,
All right. Clearly, I'm not in the know. What happened while I was gone?
Went to a library and found this guy.
hi. Does a little wave.
Anything else, or just the library?
Pretty much just that.
Alrighty then.
Remind me again. What exactly was it you was looking for again?
That I was looking for?
No, you as a group. The tall one, the tall, scary lady. What was it again?
The Silken Spite, I think it's called.
Yes. That's an interesting one. Yeah. I can help with that. I think. I'll do my best.
Just do the best you can, and that's okay.
Yep. Sounds lovely.
Should we get on our way then if we know where we're
Masoji
going?
nods their head furiously.
Yeah, let me go get our wagon.
Yo, you have a wagon?
Yeah.
We do have a wagon. I forgot about that.
Masoji signs, we have a wagon.
Yo!
Yes, we have a wagon, and I'm gonna go get I'm gonna walk away to get the wagon.
That is going to make things so much
very-
easier, guys. I thought we
Well,
were going to have to
I'm
hike all this way.
I'm so glad that we lawfully obtained that wagon.
How much did it cost you guys?
Oh,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
classic
We lost our
wagon.
memory.
We got
We
a
lost
pretty
our
good
memory.
deal on it, I'd say.
Wow. You guys are great.
Just a bunch of different. Just a bunch of different excuses.
This is
I
going to
would
be...
like to go get the wagon.
Yeah, you can go get the wagon. It's right where you left it.
Wait, where did we leave the wagon?
The bar
The bar, yeah.
or the stable or whatever.
Yeah, in the stables around back. There's like a kid, probably a stable boy, who's like feeding your horse some oats out of a bucket.
Oh.
Gora has this new alignment called lawful anxiety, in which Gora has anxiety about the law.
Hey, that's my alignment in real life.
So, yeah. So you get the wagon, you bring it back, and are you going to pick up any supplies, or are you just going to head out as is?
Do we need any supplies? Everyone has food, right? Right?
I have rations.
Make food.
Looks blankly off into the
I think
distance.
I have food. I'm
Not gonna-
Yeah.
scrappy. If there's any water nearby, I'm really good at fishing.
Food, weapons, armor.
Everyone fully packed.
We don't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to finding a blacksmith of some sort.
There-
All right, we're making one pit stop.
In fact, there is a blacksmith.
Anyone know where the nearest blacksmith is?
There actually is one in the Penta Market. It's a big bustling marketplace, and you do notice something called the Hearth. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Let me just double check. The Spark Hammer Smithing. It's a
I'll watch the cart.
It's a rather nice
going
sort
to
of half
head
open,
north.
half closed place. And peeking inside the part is indoors. There you can see rows of different weapons and armor and all sorts of stuff. Currently, my internet will load faster. Currently, there is another halfling who is at the forge hammering away at a piece of metal right now.
Did anyone join me with the blacksmith, or did I just go by myself?
Masozi will go with you just so you wouldn't get lost again.
Oh, I think Gora would like to tell you about the communication earrings.
The communication earrings?
Yes, the communication earring.
We really want to get them.
It would be so cool and so helpful.
All right, where do we get them?
They are 1,000 gold.
Oh wait, I do remember the communication earrings. I was in fact there.
Oh yeah, there. Well, then you get to hear about them again.
1,000 gold is quite hefty, though.
Yeah, that's why we're getting them. Because if they're 1,000 gold, then that means they're like good, right?
Also, plus Masozi can't even talk. How does that benefit them?
Looking up in the sky, not paying attention.
It's not from Masozi. Even pierced. How do we pierce them?
My ears are pierced.
Like,
Hmm.
I feel like Masozi has like a bunch of piercing. Sorry. I feel like Marcasi has a bunch of piercings in their ears to make up for everyone else having no piercings.
I can run all
Honestly, I have no idea if Masozi has pierced ears or not, and I don't think Masozi knows either.
Andromeda does. I think.
I have piercings.
Yeah, Andromeda has piercings.
I don't think Venator does.
Don't think Gora does
Well,
either.
pulls out a needle. I can only pierce my ears.
You reach the blacksmith.
I would have that Andromeda's ears early. Just
I'm going to approach the halfling man.
Alright. We look up to you. Hi. Can I help you with something?
Hello. Yes, you may. What kind of weaponry do you have around here?
All sorts?
Anything that'll I take out my greatsword. Anything that will be better than this?
Well, let me take a look at that. And I'll let you know.
It's all yours.
It takes your greatsword, starts looking it up and down, considering it all. Not really. No, this is a pretty good sword. Say, are you with those monster hunters by any chance?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, one of them had a similar looking sword.
Oh, they do now.
Yes, they did.
That is very interesting. Oh, I remembered what else I wanted to ask about.
Yes.
Any other do you sell any armor that can you at least make something better than this? And I take off my studded leather armament.
Well, I definitely can do that. I have some chainmail over here, chain shirts, some scale mail, even some breastplate and plate armor if you have the money for that.
How much is steel plate?
Well, breastplate takes a couple weeks to really make one. It's around 400 gold.
Is there any cheaper plate armor?
Well, not really. I can sort of, this is scale mail is like a lot of small interlocking plates put together. It's not like a full hardened plate of metal.
How much would that cost me?
Around 50 gold.
I only got 47.
You just got paid 100 gold.
I did just get paid 100 gold. I didn't realize we got the payment yet.
That's half payment.
Oh,
100 up front, 100
That's
after.
good to know.
Never mind. I do have the money for that after I remember my 100 gold.
Lovely.
Yes, could I get some of that, please?
Yes, you can. Mark off that amount of money, and you will get scale mail, which is 14, an AC of 14 plus your dexterity modifier up to 2.
All right. Wait, say that again. Sorry, I was like half listening.
Scale mail is an AC of 14 plus your dexterity modifier up to 2.
Awesome.
And disadvantage on stealth.
Don't use stealth anyway. While I have you here, is there any? Could I possibly sell my this armor by any chance?
Well, I mean, sure. I'd probably give you. I mean, it is in decent condition. I'd probably give you around 25 gold for it.
Brilliant. Take it.
Lovely. Takes the armor off of you, folds it up neatly, and gives you 25 gold.
It was a pleasure doing business. What was your name?
Jan.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Jan.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
No. Name's Venator.
Pleasure doing business with you, Venator.
I'm gonna go back to the rest of the party.
You get everything?
Yeah, I got some new armor. How's it
Roll a
look?
perception check for me.
Me?
Yes.
Oh no. 12.
Actually, make that an insight check. Sorry. Make that an insight check.
Oh, insight check.
Yeah.
Still 12.
You don't notice anything.
I feel like there would be something to notice. That's interesting.
Nice. Anyways, no more pit stops. Let's go.
Let's hit the road.
I'm ready.
Fix
Go
room.
get yourself the-
Oh boy, we're going! This is so exciting, guys. I just can't wait.
Yes, it is very exciting. Getting money.
And we're going on a grand adventure.
Yes, and we're being paid.
I know, right?
Is this like your guys' first time being hired for something?
Maybe.
I think
I don't know. No, it's
As a-
not. It's not.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Laura, you and me. We already. Remember?
well, that barely counts as an
Well, but
adventure.
it's not an adventure, but we were hired to do something.
We were hired to do something, that's correct. Yeah.
That's right, you got a day job.
Marcasi is very, very proud of himself.
Laura's just disappointed.
And off
What
you
was
start.
this job?
Mm-hmm.
On the road again.
On the road again. Off you start, heading up north through the upper streets of Zadash and eventually out. Peregrine sort of acting as like a navigator with this, using the map Mac has and pointing you in the right direction. If you look at the map, you are heading in the direction of Berleben. Which is in swampland.
So we
Swamp
open
land-
the
swamp?
map. Water.
What? Marcasi is
Berleben?
bouncing now.
Berleben.
Berleben.
Is that where we are?
That's where we're going.
Berleben. Berleben.
Mm-hmm.
You said a swamp?
Yeah, it's a big swamp. Kind of dangerous swamp, which is why I hired y'all. But, you know.
I can sleep in the water finally.
Are you sure you want to swim in that water?
Yeah.
What other water is there?
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. And so you start making your journey further north. You did leave near the end of the day. So is there anything you would like to get done on the road before night falls rather soon?
Personally, I'm gonna make sure all my blood vials are stocked. So gonna make sure to refill those.
All right.
I'll drive.
I'll be shotgun.
Peregrine is
Semi-literal sense.
in the back with his book open, writing and scrambling through his notes, and his bag is next to him. Are you doing anything, Andromeda?
Andromeda's also just gonna be in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do.
Well, she's gonna be taking care of those spiders.
Yeah. You do get a sense as you're playing with Oreo and Zippy that this is a good path to be on, and that Peregrine can be useful to you.
So, Peregrine, where are we going?
Well, once we get to Berleben, we're going to try and get a boat to go deeper into the Lebenda swamp to try and find this ancient temple that might have been built pre-calamity. To see, they might have, it's like an ancient temple, ancient forge. To see if we can figure out any information on how these powerful weapons, the arms of the betrayer, as some call them, and others call them vestiges of fate. There's all different names for these powerful weapons. We just want to figure out how they might have been made. So maybe we can, recreate that.
Sounds like a plan. Is there by any chance we'll head up more northwards?
Well, I mean, after Berleben, I would like to go back to Hupperduke to sort of get back to my workshop and my notes, and then I can build something to help you guys find your relic, which is a lot further north if the stories are true about where it got lost. So yeah, we'll get there.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's probably only going to be around maybe 2 days of travel at this rate to get to Berleben. So, well, 2 full days, so it's going to be a half day, a day, and another half day. So night begins to fall.
I am going to go to sleep.
Alright. Do you, does the group pull over to set up camp, or does Mike try and continue throughout
That's
the night?
probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll
Sleep
pull.
driving. Sleepy driving is as dangerous as drunk driving. Cora pulls out this fact out of nowhere.
That's only if you get tired, though.
It's not as bad with the horse. It's not as bad with the
Two
horse
people
though.
who know how to drive is me and Venator.
You just haven't let us try.
No.
There's no harm in maybe trying to teach someone.
Not when I'm tired. No, there is.
All right, fair enough.
Here, let's just pull over and sleep the night.
That's
po-
a good idea.
Is it possible for me to sleep in the wagon? It's kind of comfortable.
The wagon's big enough that, like, maybe
Sure.
3 people can sleep in it.
Like, I think on a principle of some kind, Gora will not be sleeping in the wagon.
Fireball.
Is there water nearby?
Not yet. You're still kind of in the plains.
Fine. I'll sleep on the ground underneath the wagon.
Peregrine kind of pipes up. Hey, if y'all kind of, like, group together, I can set up a little perimeter alarm.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could do watches.
Why not both?
He's already, like, got
Americ
his...
will help you with the perimeter.
He's got his spell book out, and he's got a little piece of, like, thread that he's running around the camp.
Mm-hmm. What kind of thread do you use?
This is a bit of silver wire. We only need a little bit of silver wire. The rest is actually magic. So you can see where you've set the alarm area.
Mm-hmm. How expensive is the silver wire?
Oh, it's not that expensive.
Hmm.
Because you don't need silver wire for the whole thing. You just need a little piece to, like, cast the spell through, and it kind of, it's like a pencil, you know?
So it's like a mirror.
I don't think a mirror is like a pencil.
Well, a mirror is not a pencil, but a mirror uses silver wire.
A mirror's a spell component?
A mirror is not a spell. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Alright, sleep well. Oh, I gotta sleep too.
Mm-hmm.
Who's taking first watch?
I can take first watch. Which reminds me, I probably need to get my dice out. Listen, I've been busy enrolling in college.
Oh, I feel that, man.
Alright, so roll me that perception check.
Thankfully, my dice are cooperative today, and I actually managed to find the D20 first try.
Woohoo.
Get some more better. Perception. 16.
Ooh, that's quite good. Let me take a look at the map. You're sort of in the hills, and You have dark vision, correct. So, throughout your portion of the watch, you keep glancing northward. You can just tell that there's humidity up there, and you're really excited about the water. You do get the sense. Can I have you make a survival check too? Just because you do get the sense that there's nothing around you quite yet. No active threats.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. Oh boy, are you excited about water. You're traveling along a very, heavily traveled road, but there's water up ahead, so that's really what's got your mind right now.
Fair enough.
Because, water.
Yeah.
And so your watch goes by uneventful.
It's good. Uneventful is good.
Who is going to be second to watch?
I can.
Alright. Make a perception check or survival check if you wish.
Okay. Mm. $13.
13? Alright. Not bad. You get the sense for a brief moment at the start of your watch that something is watching you, and then the sense that thing left about halfway through.
Creepy.
Or at least watching the group.
Wait, can you say that again?
You get the sense that something is watching someone in the group, and then about halfway through your watch, that something left.
Do I know the general direction it was in?
It was north of you. The direction your group is heading.
Could I just kind of look around that area to make sure it's still okay?
Alright. Survival or perception? And let me know which one.
It doesn't matter. 14.
14. Scouting on ahead a little bit to what appears to have been a kind of small grouping of bushes and leaves. The party kind of a distance back. You can barely see them in the darkness. You do make out that there was a humanoid figure probably in this area that is left.
I'm not gonna question it anymore. I'm gonna go back.
Lovely. Other than that, your watch passes uneventfully. Now, do we want to have a third watch?
I can take that.
Oh, can you now?
I can try.
This is
Ominous? That's worrying.
I'm so.
You wake up, Mac is dead, there's a knife in his back.
Can I lie my way out of this?
It's really worrying, though.
So yes, make your check.
Perception?
Yes.
Ka-chow. That's a 17.
17. Nothing catches your senses. It is a little on. This road feels somewhat familiar yet unfamiliar at the same time. There's a little unease, but there's also a little comfort. You're not sure from where. Especially with the fact that you're doing something, you have a job. It is a sense of familiarity. And peace, knowing that nothing is watching you or near your group right now. Your watch passes uneventfully. Come morning, the rest of you slowly awake as the sun peeks over the mountains and shines into your group. It is journeying time.
Wow.
Let's go.
Traveling along the road further north, the landscape eventually does start shifting from simple plains and low rolling hills into more marshland. Some trees start popping up. Sparse though they are, there's still more than before. And they are more wetland trees. The air becomes more moist. And eventually you have entered swampland. The road you're traveling is more packed and less muddy, but you can tell where off of the path is with patches of mud and grass. But everything feels wet.
Ew.
It's moist. There's water in the air.
Oh,
My weak
salt.
Did it like just
Humidity.
Humidity.
did it just rain?
Finally.
You have entered the swamps.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Is there water on the ground?
Right now it's mostly mud. But yeah.
I can wait. I can be patient.
Eventually, come sunfall, you do see the small lights of a town far in the distance when the sun sets. By Peregrine's estimation, it might take you 5 or 6 more hours to get to Berleben.
Is it a German town?
It is in the Zemni fields.
It just sounds German.
So is Zemnian.
Yeah, Zemnian is just rip-off German.
Who would build a town in the middle of a swamp?
I don't know. They'll build a town anywhere if it means they can get away.
Yeah, you can see this
I would build a
the faint lights of this town far off, maybe 5 or 6 hours away, given good weather.
It's nighttime, right? Or it's like becoming nighttime?
Yes, night is falling.
I say we just make a straight shot. Like, let's just keep going.
All right,
mm-hmm.
lovely. Who's driving?
I am.
And have you been driving all day?
Yes.
Alright. As night falls and darkness grows, I want you to make a... which check would this be? A...
Check.
Yeah, a survival check.
That's gonna be a 15.
You manage to stay on the road as it starts winding through the swamp. Eventually, I believe most of you will see this. You notice two sort of pale white lights to the south. To the east of you. Nearby, kind of moving gently through the swamp. Swaying slightly.
That doesn't seem spooky at all.
Nothing to see. Let's keep going.
If I know anything, that's ghosts.
Yep, we
Yes.
keep going.
What do you want to do about this theoretical ghost that I totally do not see? What, you want to fuck with?
No, I want to go away from it.
Then
I
let's
would also
ignore
want
the
to
theoretical ghost there.
That is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't dig the undead, you know? Don't wanna interact with them.
Well, according to the goddess, we are undead.
I
Yeah,
was
and that
about to
makes
say, you're already doing a very bad job of not interacting.
and it makes me severely uncomfortable that I'm in this situation.
Peregrine kind
I
of like
just
looks
haven't.
up from his book. Wait, what goddess?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Tiefling
Looks,
stuff, you wouldn't understand.
It's
looks
The
back
lot
down
are
to
all-
his book.
The lot are
I
all
just-
just religious.
Can I have someone roll a d6 for me?
D6.
Anyone can roll a d6. Just one person.
So not me.
I'll do it. 3.
3. Another light appears just to the right of your cart and ahead of you.
What color is the light?
It's like a... It looks like a vaguely like yellow lamplight color. But it's like a sphere. It's sort of gently gliding through the air in front of your group.
Does it seem hostile? At all?
At the moment, no, it's just moving.
Okay.
Just keep
I
moving.
I'll keep my attention on it, but if it's chill, then I'm chill.
It is getting closer to you as a group.
That's slightly okay. I'm slightly less chill, but
Is it possible to Hunter's Bane check this?
Yes, can you remind me what Hunter's Bane does? Please and thank you.
Yeah. You have advantage on wisdom checks to track Fae, fiends, or undead.
Make a insight
It
check.
says specifically. It
With
says specifically
advantage.
survival.
Yeah, make a survival check of advantage.
9.
9.
Yikes.
It's a floating orb of light. It's not leaving behind any traces around it. It's a floating orb of light.
I don't like this.
Well, how about we all make a deal? If it gets into 30 feet of the wagon, we start freaking out about it, okay?
It's 15
Good.
feet from the wagon.
We could potentially hide, even though it's like right there.
Hide where? We're in a swamp.
Do we have any lights on? Do we have a
my
Do
eyes.
we have a lantern?
Currently,
I do. Yeah.
I would imagine
I mean,
you'd have a lantern on the cart right now, just to try and see where you're going.
I'm just traveling in the dark.
Doesn't Andromeda have glowing eyes though?
Andromeda,
Masozi,
Andromeda and Masozi, I'm going to say this, are kind of faintly glowing.
Yes. Let's go.
I'm glowing pretty good in the face.
In the face, you're glowing a lot, but your
Well-
bodies are faintly glowing.
Can I put out the lantern? I'm gonna stop driving,
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
but I'm gonna put out the lantern to try and hide us a little bit.
Roll a stealth check at disadvantage.
Bam, disadvantage. That's 13, and then if I fail, can I use my psionic knack?
Sure.
Okay, so that's another d6. So that's a 16.
Alright, so far you stop the vehicle and you seem to remain, kind of quiet everyone down, blow out the lamp. It starts to be floating in front of you. It doesn't seem to be moving in your direction anymore. Mike, can I have you roll an animal handling check?
Animal handling? Sure thing.
As it's getting closer to the horse.
That's a 12.
Oh no.
Psionic knack?
Are you proficient in animal handling?
I am.
I
I
will
am.
allow it.
Chow. Oh gosh, it's a 1, so that's 13, baby.
13. Okay, let me double check. Let me
Uh-oh.
roll a quick. You just barely, through sliding off the wagon, going forward, and like wrapping your arms around the horse's neck, managed to keep the horse from spooking as it goes in front of the horse and then by, across the road and into the other side of the swamp. You wait a good maybe 5 to 10 more minutes to let these lights fade away into the swamp before you feel a little safer to move.
Are the lights still like visible?
In the distance you can see 2 of them again.
Well, you guys ready to go?
I guess so.
I hate this place.
Here, Andromeda, you stand in front of the carriage because you're the light of our lives.
Who is Dark Vision in this party?
I do.
I do.
Hey,
Senator, you're gonna have to try.
That's fine.
Oh,
Alright.
gosh.
Venator, I would like you to still make a survival check because you are trying to drive a wagon through a swamp in the dark of night.
16.
16? No
Mhm.
problem. It's a little difficult and a little slow, but you're managing.
Awesome.
Eventually, around the darkest point in the night, you do come to the edge of this city. Or, it's more of a small town. There looks to be a lot of small huts and stone buildings built up. Many of them older, some of them look to be rebuilt. Lots of them seem to be about halfway into the mud, as if they are slowly sinking into the swamp. And there also looks to be buildings built on top of others as using sunken buildings as new foundations.
Is there anywhere to park the wagon?
There are a few places you could put a wagon. At this time of night, no one's really out and about. In fact, the streets seem very empty for this time of night.
I'm gonna go park the wagon.
Alright.
Hey guys, I'm parking the wagon.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay.
You do see what looks to be one of the larger buildings with a faded sign out front that says the Keystone Pub.
Well,
Sounds interesting.
Shall we go there? Or what business do we have in this town?
Well, if come morning, we can rent a boat to go deeper into the swamp itself to find that old temple.
An old temple.
A small ancient building sort. It's a whole thing.
All right, let's go to that inn then.
It's a good start.
Entering within, it seems to be empty. Dark inside. You know, a few candles and lanterns are still lit, but it doesn't seem like anyone is still inside. Actually, and once you're inside it, you notice that it does look like the inside looks more akin to a ship. And you start to notice that a lot of the places about it look to have been made from an old ship, probably repurposed.
Wait, this is like, what kind of ship?
Might have been a sailing vessel of some sort at some point. But overall, seems just quiet. There is one figure, a sort of human-looking older man who's just asleep in a chair.
Walk up to him and say hello. Say hello.
He just continues snoring.
I think somebody needs to hit him.
Kick the chair out from under him, it'd be funny.
here.
Well, I'm
So
not saying
He's at a desk, right?
He's kind of leaning back in a chair next to what looks to be a bar.
Can I hop behind the bar
Yeah.
and just see what's back there?
Hopping behind the bar, there looks to be a large collection of various bottles and small kegs and a large collection of cups, as well as a small locked chest.
Do I dare?
if we get fireballed because of you.
I don't think we're going to get fireballed.
But
Always
what?
so worried about the fireballs.
I would like to check his pockets.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Ka-chow. That's 13.
Let's see. Is this man still asleep?
Oh Lord.
He is passed out cold, and you have free range of his pockets, including a small key ring, a hastily scribbled note, looks like a list of names and drinks and payments owed. It actually looks like the bar tab. Um, the lots of patrons here. A pocket full of 2 gold, 6 copper.
What does the scrawled note say?
It's like a list of various names
That's what
and
it is.
how
Okay.
much they owe on their tab.
Okay.
The handwriting's pretty
Um,
bad.
I am going to pull out the key ring.
There's about 6 or so keys on it. 4 of them look to be able to clip on and off relatively easily. One of them is quite small, like one for a chest, and the other one looks to just fit a regular door.
Are those room keys?
Maybe. I take the 2 off, and I hand them over to everyone else. Go check them out.
But proceeds to go take the key and check it out.
About this time, Peregrine kind of peeks in the tavern. Hi, how's it going here, guys?
Oh, that's great. We're just getting ourselves some rooms.
Oh, lovely. Oh, where are they?
We're finding them.
All right.
I'll take the other key and go look for the rooms.
All right. Looking around, it's not really hard to find. You kind of peek around a few of the corners, and you do find there are about 4 separate rooms in the back of the ship bar, as it were. 2 of them seem to be the two rooms in like the furthest back point. You notice have a bit of water in them. Looks like they're kind of sinking into the ground a little bit, and realizing that, you notice the entire place seems to have a tilt on the floor towards the back.
Can I take the room with water in it?
Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to stop you.
Is there a room that's not in water?
There are 2 of them. The rooms are rather small, unfortunately, with about 1 bed and a small oil lamp hanging from the ceiling.
I am going to sleep in the water.
You already hear the happy splashing of one Marcosi in his room.
Is it deep enough for me to be fully submerged?
Not quite, but you can definitely lay in water.
Good enough for me.
Do we each get our own room, or are we bunking with people?
That's up to you. You're the ones with the keys.
I think for today, Gora does want to room by themselves.
Great, where's my room?
You can room with me.
If you want.
Hmm.
But I get the water puddle.
That's fine with me.
Uh-oh.
Perfect.
Oh no, we lose someone?
Who's gone?
We lost Gracie.
We lost Gracie. No!
No.
Gracie, please.
No.
Can't believe she died.
Can't believe Gracie died. It's so sad.
Gracie.
Oh,
Resurrected.
Yeah. We were devastated.
I heard everybody be like, "We're looking for rooms to the short man," and then everything died.
Oh no. Good thing it's
So
recorded.
hopefully important information.
Is Peregrine gonna room with me?
I guess I can sleep on the bed above the water.
I get to room with Peregrine.
I didn't know I was this popular. Wow.
Well, you're just kind of charming in a way.
You're also
you.
giving us money.
I suppose that would
talking
make
about
someone
magic.
charming. Yes. Oh, yes. Tell me all about your I'm here to learn about magic and stuff. So tell me all about it.
Yes, I will tell you about my magic. It's really cool. It makes me happy.
Lovely. He's like makes direct eye contact and pushes his glasses up. I look forward to it.
Oh my God.
Wait, so you're interested in magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm studying magic. I'm studying magical weapons and how they're made.
Oh, I have. Oh, can I show him my Warhammer?
Yes. You summon it into your arms, and his eyes go like wide, and he's like, "Whoa! How did you do that?" Well, can I hold it?
Yeah.
Well, this weighs like nothing. But like, kind of swings it around a little bit. This is so cool. How does
All
it
right,
work?
Let's
You
start
start-
test our luck.
He starts like rattling off questions at you about it.
Let's not test our luck here.
I was gonna show him something cool. Dang it.
But no, show it to me.
We
What?
all have something to share.
You want to see my thing?
Yeah, I do.
It's not as cool as that though. I take one of my blood vials and pour it on my sword and freeze the blood on it so it freezes the blade.
Yo, I mean that's not really enchanted weapons, but that's an enchantment that applies to weapons. I've heard there's a couple spells that do things like it, like Booming Blade. I haven't really studied that one too much. That's really cool though.
It's definitely magic.
What's that red liquid you poured on it? Is that like a potion?
It's
No.
blood. It's
Oh.
my blood actually.
Blood. Lovely.
Oh my God.
What did you think the syringe was for?
I thought it's like you had a big like you make a lot of it at once and then you put it in the syringe to dose it out. No, no, that works with blood too. That everything I said kind of works with blood too. Huh. So you use blood magic.
I think so. I think they do too. And I point at Gora.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very cool.
I mean, I suppose I haven't done a lot of research into it for reasons.
Mhm.
It's not really looked upon, and it's not, the most scalable on a large production line sort of thing. You can't really make a lot of blood magic without unsavory actions.
Well, yeah, blood magic isn't really meant for the working wizard. It's meant for, I don't know, just people. It's meant for you.
Yeah. So that's actually really cool to use blood magic. It's just not what I'm researching.
What are you researching?
Like enchantments and relics and ancient magical weapons.
Oh, I think I figured out a way to tell you what I was trying to tell earlier. Okay. Makosi, can you come over here?
Yeah, what do you need me for? I walk over.
Okay. Can you hold a mirror for a second?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I cast invisibility through a mirror.
Marcosi is now invisible.
Can I see me?
No.
This is what I was talking about.
I'm like, no.
Oh, that's
Where did I
okay. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a simple invisibility spell.
Aw.
That's pretty neat.
Laura.
Don't worry. You're
You're
right where you were.
You're still here. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Can I just
Oh,
hide while
I
nobody
see.
can see me?
So, You can have you call it a mirror, yeah.
Yeah, this is a mirror.
You can have a mirror. You can cast your spells through a mirror, even if you're separate. That's really cool. That's something I might want to look into. Actually, you'll need to tell me more about that.
I cast my spells through something, but I think I have to have the thing to do it. But I don't know. I've never
hate-
tried.
I hate to be the party pooper,
Mhm.
but I just gesture up to the sleeping guy.
He does like one of those half snorts.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
What about him?
Wait.
Aren't you gonna kill him?
Oh,
That would
let's-
solve the fireball problem.
Well, let's not like. I mean, he's just a random dude. Maybe we should kill. He's a tax-paying citizen. We shouldn't like kill him.
How do you know? Do you do his taxes?
I don't-
I'm going to bed. I'll see you all in the morning.
This guy's a landlord. He doesn't deserve any money that he gets.
Landlords don't pay taxes.
Exactly.
That's arguably untrue.
Arguably, you say.
Don't
Are
Blind
you
bastard.
really
No.
willing to argue with me?
not argue about this.
I'm going to bed. I don't care.
I'll join you.
Let's go. Let's go to our room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I can show you my arcane focus.
Yes.
It's pretty.
And you two.
I want Eric back.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you, and I dispel invisibility.
Good night, Amiric. Good night, Gora.
Night, night.
I'm going to go just
What room did Masozi get assigned to? I don't remember that being clarified.
It wasn't.
I don't
Okay.
So
Masozi's gonna continue standing in the entrance to this place.
So I'm going to do a quick refresh. We have Peregrine and Marcosi in one room, Mike in another, Venator. Is it Mike and Venator or just Mike and Venator in separate rooms? There is only one bed in each room.
I'll sleep on the floor. I have a mat.
Are there enough rooms for each of us?
There's only 4 rooms, and 2 of them are
Uh,
half filled with water.
I'll bunk with Mike.
All right, so Peregrine and Marcosi, Venator and Mike, and then I presume Andromeda and Gora are taking separate rooms.
Yeah.
So,
I guess, yeah.
after all of this, unless Andromeda wants to share a room,
No, she has her spiders.
Andromeda has his phone. So Masosi's kind of like standing there, and then realizes that everyone went off into their rooms.
Masozi will just go and sit down in the doorway and like prop themselves up in the doorway.
Can you sleep?
Something can come bunk with us.
It's a party.
You're
room
already in your
1.
room, it's okay.
All right.
Wait, how big are these beds? Just out of curiosity.
It's like a twin bed.
I'm a pretty skinny guy. Mike, we could probably share this.
Nope. There ain't no way I am sharing a bed with anyone in this group.
Not even me.
Mike, am I the only normal one here?
Well, you can share a bed with Amir, probably.
I refuse to share a bed with the Murik.
You're just picky.
And so you all fall asleep.
I tell him about my vision first.
Yeah, he is there. It's like a back and forth conversation.
I probably show him some of my cantrips and stuff. I'm about to take a rest. I can just show him all my spells.
Yeah, and he's writing down a lot of notes about this and asking a lot of questions, some of which you don't know the answer to, like where did you learn this magic? How do you know this spell? Oh, that's fascinating. You know, do you know?
I don't know.
Do you know what school of magic it is?
No. Magic has schools?
And then he goes into like an entire hour's worth of rant about everything you learn in Wizard College, about the different schools of magic, all 8 of them, what they do, the theories.
I don't think I did that.
The theories about a possible 9th school of magic that the enemies of the Empire are dabbling in. A lot.
That sounds interesting, but I really don't think I did any schools. I think I just do this. I don't have to
Well, like, magic is categorized into schools based on what the magic does. So, like, magic that changes how something would appear or how something is sensed is an illusion, is in the school of illusion. Or
I can do that.
Magic
I have one that kind of does that, except it's not an illusion. It makes people hallucinate.
That's touching someone's mind. I think that's... which one is that? One of the more controversial ones.
I like it a lot.
Enchantment Gora calls through the walls.
Wait, let me just...
I also have...
Let me just double check real quick, because I... Oh, that is an illusion, actually. An illusion.
I see.
Yeah. It's just not creating, like, a physical one. It's in the brain.
Yeah. It's a good one. I like it. It makes me happy.
Oh, great.
I don't remember how often I've used any of these, though. I don't like using the fire one with the hands, though. It makes me feel scared. I don't know why.
Well, fire is pretty scary, I'll admit. None of the spells I have hurt people.
Just talking about fire, and he would probably notice that I'm severely burned.
He's not going to ask about that.
Yeah, no one has said a word. I think that's funny.
He respects boundaries, mostly.
Most.
I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Somebody's excited that I can do magic-y things, and I'm happy about it.
So you two fall asleep like 2 hours after everyone else.
I'm just snuggling underwater. I might use prestidigitation to make my half of the room smell vaguely like salt.
Narcosi, as you fall asleep in water in this vaguely ship-like entity, you find yourself on the deck of a ship. It's a bright, sunny day. You see standing next to you is this taller, older man, sort of like a, loose mutton chops on the side, a crooked, battered admiral-style hat and a leather coat, kind of looking off into the sea, glancing to you, give you a smile. And on the other side of you, you notice a taller sea elf. Looks similar to you. Wearing like an open shirt. Has a sword loosely by their side. Has similar burn scars to you in different places, partially on his face. And he also gives you a kind of nod of approval, pats you on the shoulder. You're doing good. Listen.
Can I hug him?
You do. Well, you can. Yeah, you hug him. He hugs you back. I'm so proud of you. I mean, you're going to be doing great things. I just know it. You're the little brother everyone wants to have. You'll get better.
Well, I might even start crying. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Keep at it, and maybe one day you'll be as good a swordsman as me.
You gotta keep teaching me.
Oh, I will. Trust me. Although I may be too good for you, so I'll leave you in the captain's capable hands of training when it comes to actually sparring. But I'll point you out the basics.
Yeah. That's okay.
Don't worry.
You just gotta stay here and teach me.
I'll always... Yeah, well, I'll stay here. I'll stay with you. I'll always be by your side. No matter where you go. And you drift off into happier, vague memories.
That's so nice.
Eventually, morning comes. And Masozi is very rudely wakened by a man shouting, "Who are you? What? How did you get in? When did you get in here? What? Where? What are you doing?" He's pointing like
Because Masozi
a
is
stick at
literally
you.
just waking up, they forget that, people don't understand sign language, and they just, quickly slide. And technically, I'm not inside.
What is it? You're casting a
I'm
spell at me?
in the doorway.
He pokes you in the chest with the stick. No spell casting in here.
Smack stick down.
A roll strength
Can-
check.
Is an Andromeda?
Masozi goes outside.
No,
and sits on the
Masozi, roll a
steps
strength
outside.
check.
Oh, okay.
Does Andromeda do this?
Yeah, Andromeda, you can wake up and come out at this point in
I
time.
just chucked my dice across the room.
Only right
It's a
way to do
21.
it.
Yeah, you when you hit the stick, you completely whack it out of his hand and it bounces a few feet away. And he just backs up what you doing? I don't trust the look of you.
Masozi does not realize that this freaked him out, and they're just gonna go outside.
That's right, you leave this
The
establishment.
steps.
An Andromeda.
It's gonna be really awkward when the rest of us come out.
Andromeda walks up behind this old man.
Actually, Masozi's gonna go out to the cart probably, since he's yelling at him.
Is everything okay?
Hey! By the gods! Where did you come from? He's kind of looks up to you. He's a little intimidated. Where did you come from?
One of the rooms?
One of the rooms. What do you mean one of the rooms? The rooms are all empty. Yeah, you exit
Well-
your room.
Clearly not empty. We
What is
were
this?
in them.
Oh, look, he's awake.
Hey, is there a window?
No, the rooms
Take
don't
it.
have windows.
Darn it.
What's it? How'd y'all get in here?
Sir, you run a fine establishment here. Best bed I've slept in all day.
What?
You were sleepy.
You let us in free of charge.
I did? Andromeda, roll a deception check for me.
Oh no.
I'm gonna wake up Peregrine and just we're gonna.
I'm using the help action.
Alright.
Florence, come down with gaslighting this man.
How are you helping? How are you adding to this lie?
Oh yeah, we just walked in, and you were so sleepy, so you just gave us all your keys.
Yeah, I'll say that you can use the help action. So with advantage. Deception with advantage.
I got a 19.
19. Kind of checks his belt. So I did. Wait, I gave you all my keys?
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Yeah, can I have that keyring back, please?
Well, we don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, my keys, please. He reaches out his hand. Keep in mind, 4 of you have room keys. Max still has the rest of them.
I'll hand
I'll give
you
him
back
my key.
Thank you very much for letting us
never
stay.
Yeah.
Letting us stay.
Huh? He still looks a little confused, but he's nodding along with it for now.
Alright, I'll come out of the room now. Good morning.
Steve, that this guy gave us all of his keys?
Yes.
How asleep? I don't remember.
Here's this, and I hand him the key ring, and I'm also gonna slide him 2 gold and saying, for the great service, I insist.
Yeah, nope, no complaints here. Yeah.
You're just gaslighting this old man.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was, wow, I must have been really tired. Just hand out my keys to strangers.
It happens to the best of us.
So we're not strangers, we're your customers.
Yeah, you know, you got a point. My customers. Well,
Be sure to stop here if we're through this town again.
Oh, yes, no, please do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Merrick will tell his wife about this place.
America's
Married?
Merrick, yeah, he's married. I learned this yesterday.
I didn't know. I want to meet her. Or maybe her?
That would make sharing a bed a lot worse.
Gora, roll a wisdom saving throw.
One moment, I'm getting chocolate milk.
Talking to me?
No, Gora.
Oh, okay.
No, I was getting milk.
Get to milk.
Oh no, Gora's never coming back!
No! Like,
Does that
out of character, in real life, I was getting milk.
Does that
keep
mean,
Oh no, Quinn!
No, Quinn. They're all gone.
does that mean Quinn fails the wisdom check?
No!
The milk got Quinn.
I'll let it get to you.
Excuse me for a moment, I'm doing math.
My computer could stop having an aneurysm.
Never.
No.
I got a 15.
15.
Yeah,
Americ is married. He has a wife. You've met his kids.
gonna quietly keep that to myself.
I'm starting to think America might be like a trapped soul in a doll.
What?
No, I would never do something like that in my campaign. It's too tame.
Yeah.
But like I'm just picking up on this now, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Please give me all of your theories.
Give me all
And
the
also
theories
pick
too.
up all your theories.
Aura is actually the doll, and Emirik is the real person.
I mean, I thought
Theories.
it was the soul thing from the start.
I have theories, but I don't know how to word them. I'll tell you later. Maybe tomorrow.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
I also love hearing theories about my characters. It makes me happy.
I love hearing theories about my campaign. So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
well, no, you continue. There's nothing more. Was the tall, strong one with y'all then? One of the masks?
Yeah.
Ah,
Rosie? Yeah.
You're telling me Masozi was out here the entire night?
well,
Wait!
when I woke up, they were standing at the door menacingly.
Sitting. I was literally
Sitting.
laying in the doorway.
Sitting at the door menacingly.
But do you sit menacingly?
I don't know, but they were doing it.
Oh, okay.
Masozi is adorable. Thank you very much.
I
will
would-
not stand my dear friend being insulted like this.
I wouldn't know. They were wearing a mask.
And that makes them intimidating.
Yeah.
I mean, some people think masks are scary.
I mean, especially what's been going on, I don't know if they were dangerous or not. I mean,
What's been going on?
you don't... Oh, that's right. You got into town in the middle of the night. Currently, there's some sort of monster or something in the swamp that's been terrorizing boats.
I want to meet a monster.
That's a shame.
Can we go meet a monster?
I mean, if you want to drown in the swamp, then be my guest.
How
I could meet
deep
it,
is
I
this
can't drown.
swamp?
Yeah, but Coast can't drown.
The old
just
man
stand there looking.
leans into you, Venator, and says, the water doesn't have to be deep for you to drown in it.
If there's a monster in it, it's got to be pretty deep.
That is true.
That's what you think. What size of monster you think I'm talking?
I
I
might
hear-
have a spell for this.
I
Also,
hear sea monster and I think Leviathan.
oh, I said nothing about a sea monster. This is a swamp monster. Walks on land just as well as it swims in water, I think.
I do that too. I'm not a swamp monster though. I
Yeah,
swear.
don't look like a monster, kid.
Because he's a sea monster.
I just imagine Marcus is like beaming in the corner, stars in his eyes. You don't look like a monster.
Yeah, I'm not a monster, I don't think. Except, well, I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
not.
I
Don't
think
look
you're
like a
a
monster.
very nice monster.
All I know is it's been terrorizing ships, and so local Crown's Guard fellas have put a little bounty on it. But that's about it.
That means money, right?
Yeah, that's what
You
that
get
means.
those
Money.
earrings. How much is the bounty? Do you know?
Nope.
Have to find out.
Peregrine's just like, well, if it's all right by you guys, I think I'll stay with the wagon until the swamp monster's dead. I don't
That's
know how
brilliant.
much.
Then wagon was stolen again.
Again?
Suddenly, I am Masozi. Walks over to Masozi.
I just keep waiting. We've had an eventful journey before we met you, so. Like, go.
Well, I'm gonna go over to Masozi.
I'm in the wagon, trying to sleep on the floor of the wagon.
Can I tap you on your on your shoulder?
Okay.
And I'm gonna start communicating in hand script as much as I can.
Okay.
I think that they can hear you.
Then
So he just sadly responds back with whatever you're actually talking to me
I'm
about.
going to try and like sign like what do you think about Peregrine?
You
Just
yeah.
tiredly puts a thumbs down.
Same.
What? How was that
Uh,
occurred? I'm like,
signs to you. Are we leaving soon?
Yes. They're talking about going after a monster in the swamp.
Gives casual death rattle and sits up.
Don't know how much help I'll be if we do that, but
Shrug shoulders.
Now that it's
I'm done. Yeah.
now that it's morning, and I presume that you're leaving. Most of you are leaving the tavern by now.
Yeah.
You can see more of the city now. It appears to be very much built into the mud and the swamp and built on top of itself. There's a lot of old buildings. There looks to be a part of crumbled foundation, and that's just in this part of the city. There does look to be closer to an actual lake, a group of wood planked docks and stuff that kind of go off from the mud or are in the mud. There's a lot of small boats and stalls and little sheds built up here. And then a bit further down, there look to be a lot of buildings built on stilts. A lot of nicer buildings.
Well, we need a boat, right?
Yeah.
Let's go get a boat.
Yo, real quick, out of character, I do gotta get moving.
Alright, it does seem like Andromeda.
Love that you showed up.
Do you also need to go, Max?
In like 10 minutes.
Okay. So, well, I'll say that we'll end when Max needs to go.
Okay.
Bit of a shorter session, but you can still explore the docks.
Mm-hmm.
You
Can
can
I ask a quick question?
yes.
Too? I remember that dream.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna put it this way. If I tell you a dream, you will remember it unless I specifically state otherwise.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's a dream you don't remember. Why would I, as a DM, put effort into describing a dream you won't remember?
I didn't
Drama.
think about. Yeah.
Trauma.
Oh, it's a lot better to have the trauma be remembered. I'm gonna say,
Funny thing is, the entire premise of your campaign is us not remembering our trauma.
but still being
Oh, wait.
traumatized.
I have a meme for that.
Marcosi, are you thinking about the dream right now? Yes. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Where is? It's dark enough. That was. That would be a 5.
You don't know why the dream was so impactful for you. It seems like a happy dream. So you should be happy thinking about it, shouldn't you? You can't think of any names or places, and it's a little foggy. So maybe you'll just be happy thinking about the dream.
But it doesn't feel happy. Well, it feels kind of happy.
It feels happy, but there's that part of you telling you there's sadness about it. But you honestly cannot think of anything why.
Maybe I should try and find him, though.
Maybe. Welcome. The rest of you, what would you like to do? Explore the docks, perchance?
Absolutely.
Find the boat.
Well, that first.
There looks to be plenty of docks, and as morning comes, you can see people kind of gathering out into this area, setting up stands and stalls, but not a lot of people are going out in boats. A few people are going out, but they're staying generally pretty close to the dock area. And you also see a couple of Crown's Guard folk wearing the same kind of sort of simple chainmail and red colors, but they're muddied and dirty with mud and water. A lot less taken care of, and they just look tired. Where would you like to go?
Does everyone just have infinite gifts?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Don't worry about it. Power of Discord. Anything
Actually, I think
possible.
I'm gonna point. I think this is actually a good place to end. Unless you have anything you want to do right now.
I am good to end. The sooner we end, the more sleep I can get.
The sooner we
I feel
end,
that.
the more fanfiction I can write. And also Reed wants to go on a walk.
The sooner we end, I have nothing. I'm just here.
You can read me. I love when people read my thing.
All right. Well, I'm going to end then. This was a shorter one, but still fun.